This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
freetalklive.com.
In the fall of 2007, federal paramilitaries arrested Ed Brown. The elderly New Hampshire tax protester had held them at bay for 8 months, along with his wife and a rotating cast of supporters. One of the first places Brown ended up after his detention was the Wyatt Detention Facility in Central Falls, Rhode Island. Not long after his arrival there, claims began surfacing that he was being gassed. These claims were not taken seriously at first by many, but to their credit, federal authorities are now taking steps that indicate they do see a problem at Wyatt. The Providence Journal says, quote, "On December 8th, ICE, a federal institution, abruptly removed all 153 immigrant detainees from Wyatt and transferred them to 5 other states." Unquote. The Journal reports that this mass transfer comes as a response to the suspicious death of a detainee. Hu Lui Ing, a 34-year-old computer engineer from New York, died there in August 2008 after requesting and failing to receive medical care. Federal officials pulled their detainees out 4 months later pending an investigation. And, to their credit, officials at the Wyatt facility itself punished 7 employees in connection with the death. Keith Champagne, an Ed Brown supporter in Rhode Island, brought this to my attention, and in a post on nhfree.com he says, quote, "I think there is more to this facility than meets the eye. First, Ed claims he was tortured there, and in the documents I just received from the DOJ privacy request, they make references to Ed being told that they, the guards, heard there was painting going on or construction. So we know Ed wasn't lying about the fumes because they are acknowledging them. And now this guy, Mr. Ing, is dead after being housed there." Unquote. Yet another example of how your tax dollars are misused, and probably another example of why Ed didn't want to pay them. This is Dave Ridley signing off for RidleyReport.com this January 14th, 2009.
Most talk radio sucks. What if you found a show that wanted to end the war on drugs? Would you listen? Join us for the #1 pro-liberty talk show, Free Talk Live. Listen live or via podcast for free at freetalklive.com.